Doug, the Car Czar is live at his shop in Sacramento with what you should do before you hit the road in this weather. Good morning, Doug.
Hey, Ken, I'll tell you something. A lot of people are, obviously aware of the rain, and we know we're not supposed to go through puddles and follow too closely. But this time of year, and this winter especially here at the shop, I'm seeing more and more problems with what we call water intrusion. That's water getting into cars. How does it happen, and can it happen to any car? The answer is, yeah, it can, and here's why. Take a look at this. There's no hose, by the way, in this car. Terry Haggard, our photographer, and I were looking at this earlier. Where do you think that water's coming from?
The windshield?
I mean, we're not running a hose on this. Wow. That water is literally being drained because this is how the car is built in this case. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Every car has a rain gutter, and the rain gutter on this car is right here, and it's got multiple separations. Here's a cutout here for the overflow, and these are like little gutters, but look at the one up front. And this one right here, this is the gutter right here. You can see all the water that's being captured by the roof, funneled into the channel, and then that's the runoff from the rain, all coming here. So what's the problem? Well, the problem is this is a 1987 van, which means that the weather stripping around this windshield is actually somewhat old. And the vehicle's beginning to get some water intrusion in as a result. But this is normal. This is how the van was built. So we're literally like a house. You have to watch where your water channels and where you possibly could have a problem. We're going to be re-weather stripping this area right here today just to keep that water from getting in and on the dashboard. Let me show you one other thing real quickly. This is a much, much newer vehicle. This is a 2007 GMC Denali, a Yukon. And here, the vehicle's got a CB antenna on the top because, well, gosh, who doesn't want one of those? The problem, however, is here, the point at which the CB antenna cable goes in. And as a result of slamming the door on this over and over again, it's begun to chip away at the rubber weather stripping. And what happens then is you get water down here. Instead of being channeled out, the water then gets down and inside and will accumulate down on the carpeting. This is actually really common, and I see it not just during normal seasons, but this year I've seen it again and again and again. Check your weather stripping. Run your hands over the rubber, make sure there's no cracks, and you can actually condition those with a little WD-40 on a rag, a little bit. It works really well. Check your seams, Ken. Facebook.com/thecarzar. If you've got a car question, I'll answer it coming up next.
Don't need to tell me twice. I hear you. Thank you, buddy. You can find the Car Czar at 2 locations in Sacramento, on El Camino at Bell Street and Citrus Heights on San Juan at Greenback. Or you can always reach him at Facebook.com/thecarzar. Time now 7:22 on this.